So it's time to see how much we can get done before she wakes up. That my husband bought yesterday, and then we've got to pick some cucumbers. So let's see, it rained last night and this morning. It's so nice. Okay, let's see. There's a wonky looking one. Let's see. Oh, there's a bee pollinating the flowers. Hello. Got a couple green beans. Oh, hi there. What you running to? Have you finally decided that you like me? Here's another good one. This one, I don't know. I guess I'll leave it. Do you guys want some treats? Hi, Brownie. I need to get you up. Hello, Basil. Oops. Let's try to open this up. Can you help me, Basil? There we go. All right, let's go see how that little chicken is doing. I moved the injured hen out here. She has a cut on her, and I tried to cover it. I feel like it's doing much better. Oh yeah, it's looking better. But I got her some treats. Hello, lady. She's gonna get a saddle here pretty soon. You want some chicken treats? Oh yeah. Let's get you some good. Oh yeah, those are just for you, lady. Those are just for you. Oh, Brownie, do you want some? Poor thing has been through the ringer. She deserves. Just give her. Here, do you want some? Oops. Brownie. Oh, she's. Basil, get out of the way. Do you like your treats? Poor thing. She was cooped up inside for a couple days. And now she's out here. You're a good lady. Okay, well that's enough. I don't want to use all of them. I'll put you down. Okay, let's go see how Becky's doing. Brownie, you are so silly. They act like I'm gonna murder them. I'm not interested in murdering my chickens. Here's Becky. Hi, Becky. She is stubborn. We've had her in the cage. I gave her water bath. And if you look, there's there's a second one in there, and she's been in there for 2 days now. So I've got 2 hens that just won't quit. Becky, give it up. You're sitting on a ceramic egg. I'm hoping that if I spend more time with her, she likes me more. But I don't think that's how it works. Baby girl. Let's go check on the other one. Hello. She has some beautiful feathers. They're so soft. I know, but you're so soft. You're like, I can make a pillow out of those feathers. They're beautiful. Look at that. These are new feathers. They're so soft. She's a pretty lady. You are a pretty lady, aren't you? Yes. Do you like it when I preen your feathers? You know, she's not hating this. She's got some pin feathers. Oh yeah. You're gonna have some nice thick feathers growing back. That's good. Well, I'll leave you alone. But I just think you're so pretty. This is the only time you let me get close to you. All right. Enough of that. Yeah, my chickens are like, get the F away from me. I don't want you near me. I think part of it is their personality, and part is I bought them when they were like 20 weeks old, so we didn't raise them from chicks, but they're still pretty. Okay, now I have a ladder that I want to move to the coop. I don't know what to do with it. It's old, too rickety to use, too big for my dumpster. So it's going to turn into some landscaping. Here it is. It's a little dirty. That's all right. So we have 18 chickens. We've got 1 rooster, 3 chicks that are like 12 weeks old, and the rest are, well, half of them are laying and half of them are still waiting, so. So how is everybody doing this morning? Hi, Basil. We have a berm home, so he likes to jump on the roof. Hi, Basil. How are you? He's so silly. Oh my goodness. And here we go. My other gargoyle. Hi, Meredith. Oh yeah, we have plenty of eggs for our family and other families. I think we get anywhere from like 4 to 7 eggs a day. Right now it's a little less because we have so many broody hens. But yeah, we have lots of eggs. We probably get 2 to 3 dozen a week. All right, let's see. I gotta put this up. Come on. This thing. You know what? I'm just gonna put it against the wall. I bet the chickens will love it. Look at that. We got an old license plate. We got an old ladder. Perfect. Now they got a little roosting spot, and I have a feeling they're gonna love it because they always get on the trash can and poop on it. So maybe now that they have even higher place to roost, it's a little rickety right now. We'll get it fixed up. Okay. Hey, Bobby. Oh, did I catch you at a bad time? Yeah, I would definitely get a chicken coop depending on where you live. My husband built this one and it's pretty predator proof. We haven't had any problems with predators while they're inside the coop. But I would totally get chickens if you want to. You can even just start off with like 3 or 4 and you don't have to get a rooster. They're pretty low maintenance and they're pretty. I was hesitant, I have to be honest. My husband really wanted chickens and I was like, really? I don't want chickens. They poop and they stink. But now that we have them, I think they're adorable. Hello. They just make themselves at home. And yes, we have good eggs. Hi, Blueberry. Yeah, and we just give away our eggs right now. We probably could sell them, but there's like so many people near us that sell eggs, and really it's not much more than what you buy at the store, so I just don't even want to deal with it. Plus, our family, it's kind of like a give and take thing. We give people eggs and they're maybe more willing to come out here and help us when we're out of town or something. Oh, we have a bluebird house. Oh yeah, you don't even need that much land. We have 10 acres, but most of it is fenced up for cows. A lot of it is wooded and steep hills. So I think they use maybe like 3 acres, but that's kind of excessive for chickens. They would be happy with, some of our neighbors just have them in a cage with a tarp over them. It's kind of sad, but so we had a bluebird house, and I just saw a little baby bluebird sitting on the fence post. And then we've got our bees right here. We tried to keep bees, but they decided to move out. I like to check on them every day. But the cows aren't out. They're probably at our neighbor's house. I've been seeing them every morning, so I'm kind of sad. But yeah, let's see. No, we're not. I wish I was in the Ohio, Pennsylvania area We're actually more in the Missouri, Arkansas area. Out in the middle of nowhere. We are about 30 minutes from the nearest Walmart, which is what we chose to do. And I tried to do a garden this year, and for other reasons, it didn't do so good. But I have plans. It's just so hard to fight everything else trying to grow. I think that's my main problem. My cucumber trellis is doing great this year because we put down weed barrier and it's so easy to maintain. Are you in Louisiana? That would be even better than Missouri for keeping chickens because it doesn't get too cold down there, I don't think. Well, thank you. I do think it's very pretty. We used to live in the city, but I prefer it out here for sure. You could go out on your front porch in your underwear, and I mean, there's literally, like, this is our house, and there ain't no neighbors. The nearest neighbor, I think, is on that hill or that hill behind the trees. So it's super nice to not have neighbors whenever we lived in the city. Because I used to live in the country, moved to the city. I just couldn't stand it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mommy. I'm just checking on him. Checking on my baby. She's still sleeping. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Investing your time and energy into something that may fail, that's pretty tough because, you know, you have good intentions every year. You're like, I'm going to stay on top of it. But then it gets 99 degrees outside and you're having to water your garden every single day. And, well, I'll show you my garden. I have donor tomato plants that I didn't plant. I tried to plant tomatoes, but we have chickens, and the chickens decided to dust bathe in the pots. What part of Louisiana are you from? My sister used to live down there in the Leesville area. Okay, here we are. This is it. If you look really closely, there are tomatoes. This was supposed to be Brussels sprouts, and as you can see, there ain't no Brussels sprouts. I don't know what I did wrong. As I stand in 3 feet of weeds. Here we have the okra, which is actually looking pretty good. Okay. We do have some tomatoes. They're just like, I feel like when they're in the sun, they get super tough skin. Oh yeah, we don't regret moving out here either. At first, it was a little bit of a shock. I thought we made a mistake. Oh, here's a pretty snail. I thought we made a mistake moving out here because it was just, this house was vacant for probably over a year. So it had mouse droppings everywhere. The grass was super overgrown. Grasshoppers would be hitting you in the face as you just try to walk to and from your car. It was, I was like, what are we doing? But it's starting to get better over time. It was pretty wild when we came out here. We cut this back, and I've got some muscadines I planted this year. I still need to put the trellis out for this one. They're doing okay. They're alive. It takes a couple years for them to, get anywhere. Yeah, it takes time. And here, I just threw some seeds out, and we actually had some flowers grow. They're so pretty. But this this is where I put my tomatoes in the pots, and as you can see, that pot is half empty because the chickens just come over here. This is like one of their favorite spots. I did find a massive morel here though. It was bigger than my hand. It was probably the biggest morel mushroom I've ever seen. It was just right over here. Oh yeah. I it's fun being out here. I think, if you live in the city, you're more bound to just sit on your couch and watch TV or play games. But these logs were all in a pile over there. So I dragged these over here because I wasn't going to spend $1,000 on wood just to build a crappy garden bed, So I just dragged them over here, and I thought, well, if they start rotting, great. I'll just make it part of the garden. And as you can see, that's happening. Yeah, the morels, I don't actually eat them. I did pick it, and then we washed it and put the water out. Hopefully we'll get more. That was the first morel we found on this land. It's just tough because this is what we're working with. I mean, you've got ticks galore. It's your burn barrel. And if you go back here, it's just a steep drop off. And so to hike down there, it's like close to it feels like a 45-degree angle that you're walking down, and it's rocky. So to hunt for morels, you have to be really motivated. But it's fun. I'm just walking around seeing what I need to do for today. It is, oh yeah. I just don't feel like spending that much money on a garden. Like this trellis, I think we just got the paneling, but we use the paneling for other things. You have to spend money to make your place look pretty, and I'm just not interested. Looks like our cat's got into something. I don't know what that is. Oh, that looks like a little baby rabbit. Yep. Little baby rabbit. She's still there, just guarding. Hey, Bobby. You are a good rooster. Yeah, you are. But I plan on putting a big garden here, and I want to fence it in so that the chickens don't get in it. It's more or less level, but that's my plan anyway. It's got good sun, shade in the afternoon, and maybe, if my husband lets me, I'm gonna put like some silkies in the garden. I know it kind of defeats the purpose, but I think that would be so fun. Have a separate silky coop, because they kind of flock together. They're different. Oh, we have the prettiest one. This is Ivy. She is so skittish. She's an old English game hen, old English game hen, and she's so pretty. Mittens. Yeah, we have one kid. She's asleep right now. Hopefully Bobby doesn't wake her up. But yeah, we are excited to have. I'm a little worried, not gonna lie, about getting to a hospital if something happens. But you know, if somebody decides to climb a tree and breaks their arm, we're about 35 minutes from the nearest hospital. So, but no, I think it'll be great. She's our daughter's 7 months now, so she's pretty little, and I'm sure there will be more on the way. But not right now. That's another thing. It's hard to keep a garden when you have such a little baby. But she's so sweet. We have Kentucky coffee trees here, and they've moved with us 3 or 4 times. So I'm looking to plant those this year. I think they're planted, which is not good. Oh my gosh. These grow to normal tree size, and they're right here in front of our door. We're gonna have to dig those up and replant them because have you ever tried digging a hole out here? Yeah. I mean, I think as long as the kids are mostly smart, they'll be fine. And I'll tell them, listen, if you get hurt, it's going to be at least 35 minutes. And even then, you have to wait, what? How many hours at the ER? Back when I was a kid, I have what's called a lawnmower toe. Yeah, and we were about 30 minutes from the hospital. I still have my toe, but it's a lawnmower toe for a reason. Oh, I think it's raining. Well, I've got to get going. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's raining, and I think I'm gonna be hearing some crying here pretty soon. So have a good day, and hopefully I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.